What's up, guys? Paramoto here. How are you guys doing today? Today, I'm doing just fantastic. Tell you what, guys, if you've ever put on all of your gear perfectly and then realized that you forgot to put your headphones in, you have to take everything back off again, why don't you go ahead, hit that like button, and hit that subscribe button down below. So, guys, welcome to Topic Tuesday. Today, I got kind of a fun video for you. Like every video isn't fun. But, guys, today, I want to talk about the 5 worst sport bike mods. These are rated by me, so, you know, take it with a grain of salt, but I want to talk about the 5 sport bike mods I dislike the most. And you know what? If you read through the lines, you'll probably realize what kind of bike this typically is seen on. So numero uno for me is just has to be, the stretched and slammed bikes that you see out here on the streets. I understand the whole, like, you gotta look cool mentality and stuff like that, but come on, bro. I don't know how many people have come up to me on my motorcycle and been like, hey, bro, that bike looks amazing, but you know how you can make it look better? If you stretched and slammed it. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. It just goes against what a sport bike should be. A sport bike should be able to lean and do everything very quickly in corners. This is where a sport bike truly shines. Oh yeah, I mean, we do have straight line speed, but not every bike has a very fast straight line speed. The reason why they're a little bit higher off the ground and stuff is so that they can get further lean angles and stuff like that. So, I mean, a sport bike truly does shine in the turns. And that's what, like, when you stretch and slam a bike, you lose a lot of that. You lose a lot of the dynamics of being able to go fast in corners and stuff like that. So, for me, stretched and slammed has got to be number one. It got to be number one. Not only do you look like a goon, but you also... You really compromise the dynamics and the engineering of your bike. These companies, basically, they put thousands and millions of dollars into R&D for your motorcycles. Why am I going to change that? Why? I mean, honestly, why would I change that? Little things I will change, like, you know, the aesthetic reasons and stuff. But when it comes down to mechanics and functionality, there's really nothing that you're going to do on your motorcycle that's going to make it function better, besides for maybe a tune. And in that case, it's going to have to be a good tune. Number two is gonna have to be a loud eBay exhaust. Let's go down this way. I haven't gone down this way in a while. Felt the ABS kick on. That was a last second decision. Number 2 has got to be the eBay exhaust for me. You know what I'm talking about. That dude out here with, like, the really loud can that's just like, it sounds really loud, but it doesn't sound good. You know the dude just got it off of eBay or Amazon. There's, like, no tune whatsoever. There's just pops and crackles all over the place. Anytime he revs it up, all you hear is like, that's what you hear. It's so cringy. Like, what is that doing to your valves, bro? What is that doing to your valves? Hands down the number 2. When you, like, degrade the functionality of your motorcycle, I feel like you kind of bump up your spot on the list a little bit, you know? And, like, when you're, like, actively, like, degrading the longevity of your motorcycle, I think you should eat this high spot on the list as far as I'm concerned. Basically, if you found the definition of cringy in Urban Dictionary, this should be, like, basically the definition of cringy. And that is, like, the crappy fake chrome. I don't know how many times, like, I used to see fake chrome on, like, bikes that I used to go to the gym that was kind of, like, not in the richest part of town. And honestly, I would see these, like, old, I call them dinosaur bikes, like your 98 Hondas, you know, something. I don't even know if they were CBRs at that point, 929, whatever. And I'd see them with fake chrome fairings and, like, fake chrome all over the place. And it was just like, ew, why would you do that to a motorcycle? Like, the fairings and stuff were fine. Why are you putting this chrome? Like, I could see the ripples where somebody put it on, like a sticker or a wrap, and, like, it's, like, falling apart already. Like, that looks like absolute garbage. Why would you do that to a poor motorcycle? Like, there's nothing wrong with having an older motorcycle, but there's everything wrong with putting fake chrome on it. Like, come on, dude. The bike is already suffering enough. It's in its old age. Like, it's in its retirement years, you know? Why don't you let it, like, age gracefully and not put crappy fake chrome all over the damn thing? Like, come on, man. I used to see that all the time. I used to see that all the time at the gym I used to go to. And it was always like an old Honda or old Kawasaki. And it was just like, oh, gosh. You know, like that scene in, like, I think it was that 70s show where, like, Red Foreman, like, was going up to, like, the pink Sally Mae car, and he's like, you poor pink bastard. I thought the same thing. Like, I saw this old, you know, bike, and I was just like, you poor shiny bastard. Alright, guys, back at it. Had to stop and get me some new Vans. My vans fell apart on me. The heels totally fell off. Probably because I left them outside for like 3 months because they got poop on them. And I didn't feel like cleaning them out. So guys, the next 2 dose aren't necessarily things that compromise your motorcycle to the point of the other ones, and aren't as stupid looking as fake chrome. They're dumb nonetheless. Along with dumb, they're probably going to generate some attention from the authorities. So guys, if you're anything like me, you want to avoid as much police attention as possible while you're out here riding and having fun. Nobody likes to having their fun cut short because they got pulled over. Nobody likes it. I've been pulled over a couple of times on a motorcycle. It is no fun. So these next 2 things aren't necessarily things that are going to compromise you in the way of safety, but they're going to generate some unnecessary attention from the authorities. So what's this? Jixer. It's so funny that we're talking about the 5 worst sport bike mods, and one of the main offenders is right there. That's just so funny. But anyway, the first one I want to talk about is the side-mounted plate. Okay, we've all seen the side-mounted plate, the plates that are posted like this instead of like this. First of all, most states have laws that dictate how you're supposed to display your license plate, and that is illegal in most places that you go to. Even though it is common practice, most cops don't really feel like fucking with motorcyclists. I mean, it's not something that cops really want to do. But the side-mounted plate is illegal in most places that you go. Want to avoid unnecessary attention, and you want to be left alone to have fun, I would avoid the side-mounted license plate. And secondly, I don't really think it looks that good anyway. I think someone like those choppers that have like the old school like plate off the side, like by the back tire, I think that looks kind of cool instead of doing the side plate. And you even see some people like take them around their back swing arms and bend them. Most states also have laws against bending your license plate in any way. So I mean, like you're gonna get pulled over for it, and if you plan to stop, you're gonna probably end up getting a fix-it ticket or something like that, which means you're gonna have to either go to the DMV and get a new plate, you bet the absolute bejesus out of it, or you're gonna have to buy a new mounting bracket or something like that. So I just wouldn't do it. I would avoid it just because it's no fun. It's no fun being hassled by Johnny Law. The next thing is something that I am absolutely guilty of. I am absolutely guilty of this next thing, and that is mirror delete. I've been here before. I've done it. I am guilty of it. Not only is this something that will generate police attention, it's actually something that actually makes you unsafe. No, I don't know about you guys, but I've had plenty of instances where I've almost turned lanes without checking because I was just kind of used to having mirrors, and like I almost ran into somebody or something bad almost happened because I didn't have mirrors. Like without mirrors, you have to be even more just like, where are cars? It kind of like takes a little bit of the fun out of riding. And you know, I don't know about you guys, but I do this for fun. In most places that I know of, you have to have at least 1 mirror to pass an inspection. So that means you're going to be taking mirrors on and off, and it's annoying and it's a hassle. You know, in North Carolina, we get inspected every single year, and we have to pay property taxes on our stuff every single year. It's annoying. It's just annoying to me to take parts on and off just for an inspection. That's why I leave things legal and everything, because it's not worth it to me. It's not worth it to me to, you know, have things and just be hassled about stuff. I don't like it. I like to be left alone. That's what I'm always about, just being left alone to go ride. The mirror delete, although yes, it will make your bike look better. It'll make your bike look better for the gram, it will, but it will make you unsafe. It will most likely generate unnecessary attention. Every time that I was riding my CBR around that had no mirrors, I was always checking over my shoulder. Always checking over my shoulder for a cop, because I knew it was illegal, and it kind of ruined a lot of the fun for me, to be honest with you. So guys, I appreciate you watching the channel. I appreciate you guys subscribing and liking the videos. Thank you so much for sticking around this long. That's it for Topic Tuesday for this week, the 5 worst sport bike mods. Hit that like button down below, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, deuces.